This is The Boys, probably one of the most popular TV shows right now. It's a show about a group of people trying to kill the one and only homeland. So in today's video, I'm going to create all 3 seasons of The Boys in Lego. Let's begin.
Fab 5 Freddy told me everybody's fly. DJ spinning, I said my.
For season 1, the scene I chose to do is the Flight 37 scene from season 1, episode 4. In this scene, Maeve and Homelander are trying to stop people overtaking the plane, but things go south.
Get back! You stay the fuck back or I'll laser you, goddammit! I'll laser every fucking one of you!
Alright, so now that I'm in Mecha Bricks, let's start creating it. Alright, so I've made the basics, I got all the aeroplane seats down, I've got tiles on the floor. Now we just need to go into detail a bit more and add our figures.
Subaru, and you don't stop. You keep on eating cars. Then, when there's no more cars, you go out at night and eat up bars with the people.
Alright, so here is the build, but before we look into it, I'm gonna go render this with Blender. Alright, so now that it's in Blender, let's render it and make a box art. Alright, so here's the box art in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, and I think this looks pretty decent. I do like the design, and I'm going to try stick to it for the other box arts. And yeah, I also made this Queen Maeve and Homelander minifigure for this. I really like how the Homelander came out, and I got a bit lazy with the Maeve and just did more purist parts. Season 2, I decided to make the scene in the woods where Becca dies. Alright, so the first thing I did is build up these trees, as this is going to be a very vital bit for later on. Alright, so now that it's in Blender, let's render it. Alright, so here's the render, but now I'm going to go make a box art for this. Alright, so here is the box art. I did mess up a little bit with the shaders, but overall I think this looks really good. Let's move on to the next season.
We spend all of our time watching the time. Most of the time. But what happens when we run out of time?
For season 3, the scene I wanted to do most is when Soldier Boy appeared in solid gold. So, let's start building.
5 Freddy told me everybody's fly. DJ spinning, I said my. Flash is fast, Flash is cool. Francois Supes, Flash ain't no dude, and you don't stop. Sure shot, go out to the parking lot, and you get in your car and you drive real far and you drive all night.
Alright, so here is what I have so far. It is incredibly basic, but here is a Soldier Boy with fully purist parts. We have our backup dancers behind us, and yeah, this looks pretty decent, but I'm now going to make up a base and I'll be back.
At night, eating cars, you eat Cadillacs, Lincolns too, Mercuries and Subaru, and you don't stop. You keep on eating cars. Then, when there's no more cars, you go out at night and eat up bars where the people meet. Face to face, dance cheek to cheek, one to one, man to man, dance toe to toe. Don't move too slow, cause the man from Mars is through with cars. He's eating bars.
Alright, here is our mock. I think this looks really good, and now let's put it into Blender. Alright, so here it is in Blender. Let's now go render it and make a box art. Alright, so here it is, but now let's go take a better look at it. Alright, so here's the box, and I think this looks really good. Personally, this is probably my favorite mock, as it looks the most accurate, even though it is the most simplistic. But that is all for this video. Let me know down below which one of these 3 mocks are your favorite. This is Flo. Goodbye.
Fab 5 Freddy told me everybody's fly. DJ spinning, I said my. Flash is fast, Flash is cool. Francois Supes, Flash ain't no dude, and you don't stop. Sure shot, go out to the parking lot,